My dear sisters and brothers in Christ, the Gospel of Matthew today highlights the different human responses to divine presence through the contrasting figures of an official and a woman. Both approach Jesus with desperate faith, demonstrating that God's power responds to trust despite their varied methods. In contrast, the flute players symbolize faithless mourning, representing a ritual devoid of hope. This passage serves as a reflection, prompting us to consider our approach to the divine during time of need. The official publicly kneels before Jesus to request healing for his diseased daughter, illustrating that faith is unashamed to ask even in hopeless situations. This act signifies that social status is irrelevant to God. What matters is the sincerity of one's heart in seeking restoration for what is lost. In contrast, the woman suffering from hemorrhage approaches Jesus secretly, believing that merely touching the edge of his garment will heal her. Her stilled reflects of profound and subversive trust in Christ's physical presence. It illustrates that faith can be quiet, desperate, and deeply personal, yet it holds the power to transform an entire existence through one touch from God. Both individuals in the narrative experience the saving power of Jesus, with the official's daughter raised and the woman healed. Jesus shows no preference for public or private touches. He meets everyone at their point of need, emphasizing the uniqueness of faith expressions. God transcends methods. Trust in Jesus, the source of life and wholeness, is paramount regardless of how one expresses that trust. Now we go to the flute players. The flute players exemplify a counterpoint in the narrative, embodying mourning with their discordant laments. Their empty noise contrasts sharply with Jesus' statement that the girl is merely asleep, prompting ridicule from them. Their laughter reflects a cynical mockery born from their entrenched despair and inability to recognize the grace unfolding around them. They do not feel Jesus' power due to their lack of seeking it, using ridicule as a barrier against hope. Their presence only intensifies the family's grief without offering comfort or solutions. This laughter exemplifies spiritual pride that restricts the heart from divine intervention, representing those who remain skeptical while faith embraces the miraculous. This passage, my dear sisters and brothers, conveys that faith is essential for salvation, representing a proactive belief despite challenges, while ridicule leads to emptiness. In this reflection, we are called to examine our hearts and choose our role, whether we are intercessors, seekers of healing like the hemorrhaging woman, or distractions that drown out hope. The gospel invites us to leave behind the safety of ridicule and embrace the vulnerability of faith, leading to encounters with the living Christ who transforms our suffering into joy. Today, this morning, here in this place, we celebrate Mass. We experience the presence of Jesus, His body and blood, through the sacrament of the Eucharist. Now let us open ourselves. Let us open our eyes with faith and hope that by receiving Jesus Christ, we will experience His power and never ridicule His power to save us.